Good evening to you all. Good evening to you all, my fellow countrymen, fellow Gambians. I hope my live video is on. Because it looks like I'm getting some disturbances. Getting some disturbances. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just came here this evening to join you and discuss about the situation that is happening or that has already happened in our country. I have been thinking about it for a very long time, and I am really very saddened about the situation that is the killing of these two officers, police officers, and the third one is in a critical condition at the hospital. I've really felt very sad about it because it is an abhorrent activity, and I think many Gambians will join me in condemning the action, which I may not say is not known to us, brutal or abhorrent actions, but the live shooting of two security officers is really a situation which I think is really abhorrent, and I think should be condemned by every citizen of our country. My fellow countrymen, what I can tell you, we are in a situation, we are in a time where we all have to come together and make so with a cool head, setting aside our emotions, and make sure due diligence is done in investigating this matter. And in doing so, we are not doing any other thing other than be true to our nation, to be fair to the country, and to be fair to the deceased people. I will urge IGP to really look into the matter and let professionals investigate this case. I'm urging the IGP to not let people who are bent on politicizing the matter to make it a political issue. I say this for a reason. Ntolu bele tamu Gambia ti banko mbele tamu. Nte I love politics. But I was also a member of the security forces. And when it comes to national security, actually, I try by all means to politicize. This is what I always try to do. I'm a human being. I may be wrong sometimes, but I try to not to politicize national security matters. Nyemu situational mi yalonko. I think IGP will say, and we will all agree that mamira for someone an ordinary civilian ye kidosi ka police or security forces, members of the security forces kebun kidol. I think this is the first time. Ntul Gambian or ntulla ordinary civilians or ordinary civilians mealanko just out of blue to go and attack and kill our security officers. I think this is the first time. Being the case, if it is the first time, I think it is very prudent and it is very, very important for IGP and his people put aside all our emotions. Ngana emotional bail and the karala. Nga make sure ko the professionals so in case nying investigate. And yeah, investigate with fairness, with truthfulness to the nation, so that such a thing will never happen again. We may not guarantee it, but we can do all our efforts to make sure, with all intention, Kajokomenko, such things don't happen. It is not easy. Among easy puruka emotional landi karala. Because certain people fanambejili wala do menti is to always politicize matters. We can politicize everything or many things. But when it comes to national security, it is my belief that we should not politicize that. Because when it comes to national security, it includes everybody. When it comes to national security, it's for every citizen. When it comes to national security, it is for our benefit, all of us, as citizens of that country. Therefore, when we do due diligence and do proper investigation, fair and truthful investigation, I think it is going to benefit the nation, the country, and the citizens. If we don't do that, if we try to politicize this matter and try to brush everything under the carpet for some people's political expediency, one reason or the other, it may haunt us. It may haunt us in the future. And you see, such type of problems do not recognize who is this party, who is this party, and who is that party, who is that party, who is this tribe, who is that tribe, who is big, who is short, who is rich, who is poor. Security matters concern every citizen. Citizeno bella problemo mo security matters. Molu bele niyobe kuyaring. We are all sad. I am telling you, we are all sad. And the police, the IGP owe us that obligation to make sure cool heads prevail in trying to investigate this matter. Mantad Lado follow, we have seen people trying to politicize the matter, trying everything possible to connect this thing to a political party, a United Democratic Party. We have seen the signs. We are not accusing anybody, but we have seen the signs. Stop it. Stop it. It will not take you anywhere. It will not benefit any citizen. You all know that nobody from the United Democratic Party, no responsible person from the United Democratic Party will just take a gun and go and kill 2 police officers. You all know that. Please don't try to politicize this matter. If you try to politicize this matter, it is going to blind you to fairly and truthfully investigate the matter. And it's going to haunt and it's going to harm citizens of that country. Our security situation is very fragile. The security situation in that country has always been bad since 2016. And there are different reasons contributing to that. I am not here today to talk about that. I'm just here today to tell the IGP and his officers, national security, is it the National Intelligence Agency, the military intelligence to join hands together and investigate this matter fairly and truthfully. You see, I have just been going through Facebook just for since some hours. When I came, I just ran into a video, a Facebook Live done by a beloved sister, Amina Jain. I listened to two of her videos. I was really very sad. But I understand she is angry. She is angry and she has all right to be angry. And she is not the only person angry. And I understand she is very sad, just like any other citizen. But what made me sad about her video is try to put an accusing finger to a noble party, United Democratic Party, which I am a member. My sister have said a lot of things about the party. Definitely speaking, it made me sad. Some of the words made me sad. And she mentioned names. Yes, she may disagree with those people, but she played some videos, some voice messages, which I believe could be anybody. She doesn't have any proof to say that those people in those audios are United Democratic Party members. Yes, the things they said are abhorrent. I agree with her. The thing those people say is they are abhorrent. To say that it is good that these officers are dead is very, very abhorrent and very, very sad. But is it written on their faces that they are United Democratic Party supporters? This is the sad thing. What are the facts? Anybody can do this. And this has been happening since 1996. It is just recently an MPP supporter, a woman, a national youth officer of NPP, distributed a video insulting a whole tribe, the Jola tribe, and pretending to be a UDP supporter. She is taken to the police and was released. She was not a UDP supporter. I will not condemn any UDP supporters saying such type of things. Me. And I know that I will not say it. And I know thousands and thousands, 99% of the UDP supporters will not say it. Or I think 100% I can say. Why dama buga was my sister ne? Hamna ne dafa mer. Te man mer na. Hamna ne dafa sad. Te man sad na. Te ñu bari si dëkk boobu noonu dañ mer te dañ sad li xew waaye nañ tegal emotions aside and don't try, because two bad things cannot make a good. You are accusing us of things and you are doing it yourself, insulting supporters, members of the United Democratic Party, that the party should be dissolved. Lolo, it's too heavy, my sister. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of UDP supporters who will share a cup of tea with you. We are all one. We are all the same brothers and sisters. When such things happen, let us put our emotions aside and face the thing in an objective manner. If you listen to that audio, somebody is saying, Yankuba, Murtani Benyadi. It could be an individual anywhere. I can sit here and put an audio out and pretend to be an NPP supporter. But I'm not. So this is a national security matter. I will urge everybody, let us take our time. Let us be careful. I have seen on Facebook some people are writing that the gentleman is working at Brikama Area Council. And Brikama Area Council has to come out to refute that. let us take our time, let us be careful. If the intention is to harm the United Democratic Party, I am telling you, it is not good for our country. United Democratic Party members are citizens of that country. You cannot ban them from that country. You cannot. We are not accusing anybody of trying to harm that party. But you need to be careful because we are all citizens. Look at what is happening in Senegal. Is that what you want to bring to Gambia? To say you are banning Pastef. When you go to the national stadium, even a national stadium where the ministers bought tickets and give it to their supporters, they are all singing Sonko Namanala. They ban Pastef on papers, but they cannot ban it from the hearts of the people because the supporters of the party are also members and citizens of that country. I've listened to a short clip of this government spokesperson, and I've read some snippets of what he said. Not with a government emblem or something like that. I just saw it on Facebook. But some of the things that has been written there is really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous that we found his combat boot. What is a combat boot? Even civilians are putting on combat boots. You said he attended the court case with a hoodie. Police have the video, but you have a picture. It's a video. Now you are saying you have a picture. He said they're living in a motel, but from investigations are showing that the man has a compound. The previous informations. So I don't want to go deep in all those things. It is in my interest as a citizen of that country for this matter to be properly investigated, and anybody, any culprit who is involved, definitely speaking, anybody who is involved should face the law. This is what I believe in, because these are innocent citizens in line of duty. To me, that is a very big thing. I was there before. I was in uniform. I was in situations where I was in line of duty. My life was on the edge. I know what it means. And I know how people are going to feel when you lost your loved one, particularly when the loved one is doing a national service. Lolo tax, the sister Amina Jan's video, when I listened to it, she said she has her telephone numbers in Facebook. I searched for it, I could not. I wanted to leave her a message to say, my dear sister, let us take it easy. I am a UDP member. I was in that uniform. I will never subscribe to such abhorrent activity. I will always condemn it just like you. Even though I'm far away from there, I am as sad as you are. So, nkana na emotional no nga kumulu fo kumulu mi yalonko. As a banko disintegrate again more. Put a video to say that let UDP be dissolved. This is a very sad thing. This is a very serious thing. You and I are all citizens of that country. You have the right to support a party. I have a right to support a party. And you are saying the right that I have to support a particular party, that party should be banned. When you know that I'm a responsible citizen, I'm contributing my quota to the development of that nation, and you want the government to trample my right, and you said you are your brother's keeper. Am I not your brother? Am I not your brother? Don't I have right to support which party I want to support? And the people you are calling out, particularly the voice WhatsApp audios you're playing. Those people can be anybody. We have seen in 2016 where APRC members will go and make audios just like their UDP members insulting other tribes. We have seen all those things. UDP, a party, doesn't have anything bad for that country. We only mean good for that country. We mean good. We mean good, my dear sister. Please, please. I'm not calling you to be a bad person. I know you are a good Gambian and you mean good for the country. And I know I could sit with you at a table and share some coffee because we are all citizens of that nation. But nañ bàyyi xel nañ moytu nañ def ndanka ali nga domonding nit ñi kuusi faalu boyta ali nga taning hakilola ali nga na emotional landis karala. You see, in America, in other countries, they are always at each other's throat when it comes to politics. But when it comes to national matters, they come together. You go to Senegal here. When it comes to national matters, they come together and defend as patriots. When it comes to national matters like national security, they don't see a Wolof or a Mandinka, a Fula, a Jola, a UDP or an NPP or a Doi. They see one thing, a Gambia. One Gambia. They see only one thing, that is one Gambia. Or their nation, only one, the country. This has never happened, as I said. It has happened. So it is an opportunity for us, for our authorities, to take the bull by the horn and investigate this thing properly and leave no stone unturned. Can make so no stone is left unturned. It doesn't matter who is involved. It doesn't have to matter. Anybody who is involved should face the law. But if we decide to use our emotions instead of our heads to do the proper thing, we are going to miss a very important opportunity. Because people learn from occurrences. People gain experience from things that happen. This is a moment there our security forces can learn a lot about it. This moment, our security forces, our authorities can learn a lot about it. Even the citizens can learn a lot from it. Nza kujama karano la hadama dingulu ka woleke nim molu nim kuo boita. Alika karan wolla. Mune nyin sabu follow alika sila leta si tablu taliajibe mune keta. Aliyo identify mem fango keta. Akete nyadi le. Aliyo be identify. Mune saatin na no nyin seke. Aliyo identify. Mune involved nyin kuo kono. Aliyo be identify. Nyimo mo si fale mu. Aliya identify. Aliya profile. Aliya everything be investigate. Kido du ngate mem fay mun kidi si fale mu. Nyin kidi si fale ngate ya fa so no mintole. Nyin kido bota mintole. Where did he get this gun weapon from? You have to investigate all those things. Is the person in his right mind? Has he done this crime with other people? What could be his intention of doing this? Nearly could be, kisikisale could be, find out. If we find out everything, that is the time proper measures can be taken. This is not the right time to blame each other as citizens. This is not the right time to try to manipulate the whole situation. This is not the right time to play politics about with. Tomorrow, what is going to happen, nobody knows. And to whom is this going to happen? Because if the government spokesperson is the way he is talking, he's tried to put dots together to put link with this man and the United Democratic Party. But imagine, these two police officers might not even, maybe they were not even at the courthouse. Maybe these people they know nothing about this court issue, but they lost their lives. So this can tell you that such situation, when it is not properly managed, we are all at a loss. I can get into the plane and go to Gambia, and the next minute I see myself in such a mess. Somebody could shoot me. Somebody could use a knife against me. When there is no security, in proper security in the Gambia, nobody is safe. Nobody is saved. So it is our duty, our responsibility as citizens, particularly the people in authority, the IGP and his people, the government authorities, the intelligence institutions, to make sure proper cool head prevail in investigating this matter and come with a very constructive results. If the individual is involved in this matter with other people, let them all be arrested, but there must be a proper, unfair, and truthful investigation. But with the look of things, it seems that there are some in the government, as I said, who are trying to politicize the matter. Mantadulauda, we didn't go anywhere. This is not going to save us. It's going to make the country to lose if we try to politicize this matter. Nala intentional mo puruka ntolla patiyol ham. Billah, you are going to fail. You are going to fail because the truth will prevail. The truth will prevail. We are all citizens of that country. You can harm a political party on the paper, but you cannot take that thing from the hearts of the people who believe in that political party. It is the people who are the party. Human beings, citizens, they are the party. Or are you trying to intimidate our people? Try to sell some propaganda messages to citizens? Please stop it. Aliwabula. The country's, the nation's security is for the protection of the citizens, and we are all included. It is very sad that these people have to die for doing nothing. It is really sad, and we all condemn it. It's a horrible thing. Remember for the IGP, please, don't let some of these elements try to force you to politicize this matter. It's not good for you, it's not good for me, it's not good for any citizen in that country. Alinkana Woke, please. We have to be fair to the people who died in line of duty. And the only thing now we could be fair to them is to do a proper investigation and unbiased investigation, a constructive and tangible investigation to make sure we go down to the bottom of everything and bring out the truth. That is the only way we could be fair to the people, these two police officers who died. Most of the time, Gambia is a nation where if something very important is at our doors or on our tables, we try to think about politics of it. Insecurity doesn't know a UDP. Insecurity doesn't know an NPP. Insecurity in a nation doesn't know a DOI. Insecurity, lack of security, doesn't understand who is Lalo Jaiteh, who is not. Everybody can suffer from insecurity. Everybody can suffer from instability. Everybody can suffer from a lack of peace. So it is very important that we do the investigation in a proper manner. Please, IGP, I will say it again, let the professionals do this investigation. Let the professionals do this investigation to deter us from suffering from such a horrible act in the future. This is my advice, and this is where I'm going to stop. I'm not expecting any of them to listen to me, but my conscience will be cleared that I voice out my mind that this is a national thing, it's a national issue, it's a national matter, it's a national security issue. It's a national security issue. So let us do it properly. Thank you very much. I'll stop here till we meet again. Allah baraka back. Thank you. Alama banko sula kairola. Ala wo mari. Menu benna police kundato benna security bundada na army. While they are out there to protect us, alama alaye tanka. Alama alaye hakilo di la puru la do kuoke. You see, more men can complain about the security officers also. I mean, il a right lemu. Il a right lemu. Puri complain about security, but that doesn't mean that Komenko they mean something bad for them. We are all brothers. We are living together. Until Bilbo Black Lumulto. Until Lilmu brother salty. So alinga demanding alinga na emotional landi kala. Ngani matter solve in a proper way. That is what is good for the nation. That is what is good for the citizens of that nation. Thank you very much, all of you.